First of all, congratulations for winning Best Rock Band at the MTV European Music Awards. Did you expect it?
No, I mean, nothing's really expected. We're just happy to be here. It's nice to be, rewarded for something that you do.
Talking about awards, which is the one you remember the most? The one that has been given to you?
We haven't gotten that many. We've been nominated for a lot of awards, but we've only received maybe two or three awards.
And maybe an award that you deserved but you didn't get?
There were some Grammys that were deserved that we didn't get, but maybe this time.
Let's talk about the new album, Sam's Town. You described it as the best album in the past 20 years. Can you talk a little bit about how it was born and why you did this taste?
I said it was one of the best albums in the last 20 years. There's a big difference, which I still believe. People have good days and bad days, and some days I do interviews on good days and some days I do on bad days, and my interviews on my good days kind of outweigh the bad days, and people kind of focus on the things that I say. Sometimes they sound like I'm being boisterous or really cocky, but I'm just really excited.
Talking about the media, you were talking about that. Which kind of relation do you have with the journalists and newspapers, and do you really care about what they write about you, or you just don't give a damn?
I do care. I care. I read about it, and I admit that it affects me. Usually when we're going to do a story with someone, we get along really well, and then they write terrible things about us. So that's kind of put a damper on it. I trust people. I guess I'm naive. I trust them, and they're assholes. That's what I've learned.
And do you trust your fans?
Yes, they're smart.
Sold 5 million copies. Do you see this new record as a challenge, or do you feel some kind of strong pressure on you?
But there's pressure. It's going to be seen as a failure to most people if it doesn't sell more than Hot Fuss. By record label standards and by especially critics. I want it to sell more. We've always wanted to grow. We want to grow as a band. We want to grow, we want to open our arms and pull more people towards the Killers and come with us. So I hope it sells more than Hot.
And if it doesn't, is it so important to sell, or is it more important to have a good job?
It's more important to do a good job than to sell records.
Maybe selling records help you to have another record done.
No, it's tough. It's a tough line to walk, there are people that are out there making pretty great songs, but they have different tastes than we have, or different, we like big songs, we like hits, and so it's seen as such a negative thing to cool people, but we don't. I guess we're not afraid to be uncool.
Let's talk just a little bit about the change of look you had also. Is it because of the video that they shot, the first video, that you have mustache, you have this more macho style, more maybe Italian style, or it's just because for the fun of it, because you wanted to have a change?
I don't know, I've always wanted to be a cowboy. I'm on my way. Maybe by the third or fourth album I'll be Clint Eastwood.
The second single will be directed by Tim Burton. It's already been done. So can you tell us a little about the relationship with him and the idea from the video?
Tim, we had the song Bones, and I was a big fan of, we're all big fans of what Tim does, and I was a big fan of Oingo Boingo, and the singer of Oingo Boingo is the one that does a lot of Tim's music in his movies. And we put trumpets on this song and brass, and that reminded me of him, and the song was called Bones, and that reminded us of Tim Burton, and it just seemed like something needed to be done about this.
We haven't seen the video yet. Is it animated video or it's all animated? You don't appear in the video?
We are in the video. There's animation and there's claymation and there's reality and fantasy. It's really cool.
Really looking forward to see it.
I love it. It's my favorite thing. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit mean question, but it's something that you said. You said that Green Day's concept album American Idiot displays calculated anti-Americanism and that Sam's Town is much more accurate representation of American culture. Is it true?
So I said something like that. No, I mean I don't think that they were making an anti-American record. They weren't doing that. I don't think. I just didn't. I thought that they were taking the easy applause, the easy route to an applause. That's all.
You said that maybe your record represents much more the American culture. How is it the music culture in the U.S. right now?
Music culture in America, I don't know. It's been bad for a long time. The labels do, everybody knows the story. The labels find something that's successful, and they try and suck up all the other bands that are similar, and then you just keep getting watered down versions of something that was decent to begin with. And so that's what it is. It's real watered down. We're trying to dry it up. Yeah.
Maybe you became popular also in the UK and Europe as well. Maybe because you were trying to go beyond boundaries.
We have a lot of English and European influences. So
which is good.
It's very good, but we deliver it with an American, I think, attitude, and I think that gives us the best of both worlds. We're from Las Vegas, and we're from and it's big, but we have these great European influences. So it's a good place to be.
Thank you for being in Europe, thank you for being in Italy, and enjoy your concert, enjoy our audience. We're very looking forward to see you performing live, and see you very soon.
See you, thank you.